Hey everyone, I was just about to put up this announcement for the class, and what I wanted to show everyone is that there are some really great free KMZ files out there for Google Earth that are geology related. And there's a few links I'm going to put up in this announcement. I'm going to also insert this video, but in the video I wanted to show how to use those links. So the USGS has a bunch of great KMZ files out there. There's 3 on here, one for a geologic map of the United States, and it's broken up by state, and then one for major faults and one for soil types. So I wanted to show you how to integrate the material from these links into your submissions if you're interested in doing that. So I'm going to click on this link here, which takes us to this USGS website that has KMZ files for every state, which has a geologic map for those states. Now I'm going to click on the one for Utah here, and you just got to click on it, and then it's automatically going to open up in Google Earth, and you can see Utah right here. It takes a little bit to load because these are big files, but you'll see underneath your temporary places over here, that KMZ file will open up, and you can see Utah change here a bit as it gets covered in a geologic map. So say your park is in Utah, you can now zoom into your park and see what rock types are there. So I'll just zoom in here a little bit. You can change the transparency here by clicking on this icon and then using this slider, and then you can actually see some of the landscape underneath. What I'm interested in here is this feature right over here, this ridge, and you can see it's covered in this red color. So if you click on it right now, since the geologic map layer is on there, this pop-up comes up and tells you that these are Miocene volcanic rocks. So the red is all volcanic rocks, and that's a really good way to get information about the geology of your aerial view here. Clicked over in this brown, and you can see there's some sandstone formations. But say you want to integrate this into one of your submissions, what you would want to do is, let's say, go to temporary places here and add a folder, and just call it submission. Hit OK. And I'm going to drag this geologic map underneath my submission folder here, and then right-click on my submission folder, add a place mark, move that to this ridge I was talking about here, and say, these are the volcanic rocks in my park. And then I could add additional content down here, describing the volcanic rocks, insert some pictures, make sure it's in the right place, and hit OK. I'm going to change this transparency a bit. I'm going to try to. Oops, I wasn't on the right layer, so I have to click on, I was clicked on the place mark, now I click on the geologic map, and then I can change the transparency here a little bit. And then I'm going to zoom in a little more to my place mark here. Change the viewing angle a bit. I like to do that to get, a more interesting perspective on the feature. And then once I'm happy with all that, I can click on my plan and right-click and select Snapshot View, and that'll save this perspective of this pin so that when you share this folder with someone else and they click on this pin, it'll zoom in and give just this perspective. So once you're happy with that, you can go up to your submission here and right-click and do save place as, and you can save it as a KMZ file. So when you submit that to me, you're not only submitting a place mark, you're also submitting the geologic map that goes along with that, which can give you a little more rich content to your submission. So just an idea of how you can use these different layers in Google Earth. And if you have any questions about how to do this, please do reach out to me by email or give me a call. Thanks.